Hey guys, how you all doing? The Wrestling Guy back here today, joined by the chairman of the board, and today we have episode 4 of our General Manager series.
Yes, here we go.
So here's just a quick recap for you guys of how the stats were looking at the end of episode 3. So SmackDown still with the slight edge on NXT at the moment with the fans. NXT are going into episode 4 with a bit more money. So we'll have to see if that makes any impact at all.
Yeah, you've got a substantial amount of money there, 948,891 compared to my 509,066 dollars. So yeah, you've got nearly double the amount on me. So you could make some big spends,
we'll have to
especially with the pay-per-view coming up around the corner as well. About 18,000 fans ahead of you, so there's plenty still to catch up on, but still plenty of time.
Still early days. And we are building up. I think this is our last week before Backlash.
Yeah.
So we have got to start. There we go. 1 week until WrestleMania Backlash. So we've got to bear that in mind as well.
Yeah. Right. Okay. So straight over to SmackDown then. Let's see what's been going on. Let's see what Triple H has got to say. So, the big pay-per-view is coming up soon. Pay-per-view weeks are the perfect opportunity to have big rivalries conclude and to use some of your power cards. That's good to know. I don't already have a match card in mind, so I'm going to actually ask him, have you got any advice on what I should be doing? Let's see what he says. Just make sure you're planning for it, get some rivalries ready, and try not to injure your stars the week before the big event. I even have this free arena power card for you. Use it next week if you're confident that the show you'll put on will be a great one. I'll be watching. That's going to be very handy. That's going to save me the cost of the arena. So I'll be very happy with that. Triple H saying, just a note of caution. Now that Ricochet has a stamina level below 40, he's vulnerable to becoming injured. The lower the stamina and the more strenuous the match, the greater that risk becomes. So, superstars who are completely rested will recover 12 stamina points in a week. Those who have cut a promo will recover 6 and cannot be injured that week. That's interesting. I may have to look into that and just maybe try and rest him up before the event. Natalia says, look, Tony has been handing me nothing but losses. Isn't there someone else on the roster you can match me up against for a change? I'll see to it. Thanks, just what I need to get my head back in the game. Okay, right. Mace says, hey, DeVille, you've seen the work I've been putting in, but I know I can do more for the brand.
You know where this is going.
Okay, I'm ready to run a main event match, and I know the fans will be excited for it. This would mean a lot to me and to my career. What do you say? You know what? After the feedback that Mace got last week from the fans, he's got a lot of positive feedback, and his popularity is up at 70 at the moment. Do you know what? I am going to go with this. That seems like a reasonable request there. Mace, I'm quite happy for that. Perfect. You know I won't let you down. Excellent. Right, I'm going to go with that because he has been doing some good stuff. The fans seem to be liking him. Let's see, maybe if we'll chuck him in the main event match this week, shall we? Right, there we are. So, schedule a run-in this week for my commissioner goal. That shouldn't be too hard. That'll get me a health spa level 3 reward. I quite like that. That sounds good. Right, so we have promised Mace a main event match this week. So we're going to do that. We've promised Natalia that her next fight won't be against Tony Storm. That should be fairly simple to do. And we've promised Volta a grudge match against Kevin Owens within 3 weeks. We've still got 2 weeks left of that. So let's head straight for the main event and make sure that we get our boy Mace in there.
So this is, like I said, this is our last, your last show before the pay-per-view. Have you got any ideas in mind about what your plan is going into the pay-per-view?
I'm not 100% yet. I have got 1 or 2 ideas. I'm not going to spill the beans though. Okay. I'm going to wait and we'll see. Yeah, I'm going to wait for a minute and see what's going to come up. So, we are going to put Mace in the main event. I'm not going to put him in against Ricochet because Ricochet needs that rest this week, so we're not going to do that. Unfortunately, I don't have another cruiser, so I don't have a giant versus cruiser opportunity on here at the moment. So, I think what I am going to do is I'm just going to simply put him in with... do you know what? I'm going to give Clint McDougall a chance. Let's put Clint in, shall we? Actually, no, I'm not, because it's the main event, and that doesn't sound like a very good idea. So let's put him in with Kushida instead. we're going to do, because we'll do a giant versus a specialist. We'll go with that for the moment. However, let's have a quick look. Do I have any face cruisers on here?
Oh, and they've got Raul Mendoza and Mustafa Ali. They're not.
But they're not faces. No, typically all the cruisers that are on here aren't faces. Okay, never mind. We'll stick with that for now. Right. Let's have a look at the opener. Now the opening match. Okay, the opening match is going to be the debut of John Morrison. And I'm going to put him in against Kevin Owens. And I'm going to have Volta run interference.
Good bit of
Okay.
storytelling
We're going
there.
to do that. Yeah. So John Morrison's got a nice bit of stamina on there. Sorry, Volta on there. And because it's the opener, I'm going to make it an Extreme Rules match, am I? No, I'm not actually. No, I'm going to keep it... No, I'm going to make it a tables match. I don't want Kevin Owens injured too much. Ready for the pay-per-view. Okay. This one, though, I am going to make this a tables match as well. Actually, then in that case, then I'm going to take that back to a normal one. Okay, because Mace was getting a lot of... Yeah, Mace has got a talent for tables matches, so I'm going to go... So I'm going to go with Mace then in that main event match is going to be a tables match. I'm going to keep the opener as just a standard match on this one. I don't want Kevin Owens getting injured too much, ready for the pay-per-view. The mid-card match... I feel like I should put a women's match on here, so I'm going to put the mid-card match. Do you know what? I haven't given Bailey a chance to really do anything yet, so let's get Bailey... Let's get Bailey out there. And let's have Bailey against Nia Jax, because Nia Jax has got a good bit of stamina on at the moment. So we're going to do that. We're going to keep that traditional. Do you know what? I'm going to put the title on the line as well. Yeah, let's put the title on the line, but I'm going to change the order of these matches now. I'm going to change that over to there. Right, so we're going to do that, we're going to do that, we're going to do that. Okay, promos. Let's have a look at some promos. Let's do another charity promo with Ricochet. Actually, who's... Yeah, let's go... No, charity one with Ricochet. I like that. And I'm going to do a call out as well. And I'm going to have... Clint McDougall call out Finn Balor.
Brave so.
for some reason. And see whether we can get a rivalry out of that, because at the moment Finn's not doing anything. Right, okay. Right, this is going to be a very strange episode, ladies and gentlemen. So, I'm happy with all of that. Let's have a quick look at any power cards. See, I don't have anybody injured. I'm going to save those for the pay-per-view. That's fine. Do you know what? I'm going to buy the fixed match card, and I'm going to buy... And I'm going to buy the Health Spark level 2 card as well. Those are going to come... I'm going to keep these on the back burner for now, but these could come in useful. Logistics-wise, I think I'm going to go back to... I'm not really fulfilling any of those objectives on that. I'm going to keep that to that one. So looking at these objectives underneath, I'm going to keep that as the high school gym because I'm not really fulfilling any objectives on any of those other ones. So I'm going to leave that as it is for now. We're going to get the backstage crew and we'll get some extra lighting effects and that in it, make it a little bit more special for those that have turned up. Okay. Not sure where this one's going to go, guys and girls, but we're going to see where this goes. So we have the opening match is going to be Bayley versus Nia Jax for the SmackDown Women's title. Just a standard match. We are going to have the mid-card match of John Morrison versus Kevin Owens with a run-in from Volta. Just a standard match. The main event match will be a one-on-one tables match. Mace, who asked for a main event match, will be going one-on-one against Kushida. So that's all good. I'm happy with that. And I've scheduled the run-in, obviously, so that's going to get me my commissioner goal. Yeah, I'm happy with that. This is going to be a strange show, but we'll see how this one goes. $50,000 we have spent. Let's book it in. And we are done.
Okay,
Right. Wrestling guy.
Let's have a look at NXT. So, Triple H says the big pay-per-view is coming up. Pay-per-view weeks are the perfect opportunity to have big rivalries conclude and to use some of your power cards. I already have a match card in mind.
Do you now?
I do, yes.
Do you actually have a match card in mind?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
just make sure you're planning for it. Get some rivalries together. Yeah, that's fine. No problem.
You've got the free arena card as well then, right?
So Damian Priest, hey boss, I've been talking with Cesaro. Oh, here we go. I've been talking with Cesaro a lot lately. I had this great idea. We should team up for a tag team match. I think we're actually making an awesome tag team. Do you know what? I don't want to upset you the week before the pay-per-view. Let's see how this works out. Great. Cool. Boost, increase to Damian Priest morale. That's what we like to see. Randy Orton says, Roman Reigns cheated me in that match. I want a rematch in the next 2 weeks. Okay, don't want to upset Randy Orton either, so we're going to give him his... I'll show everyone who the real winner is this time. Okie dokie. Right, so our commissioner goal is to schedule a run-in on one of your champions this week. That is fine. Because my main event is going to be Cesaro and Damian Priest against Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins.
Okay.
Because... yeah, that will lead up nicely to... oh no, actually... let's try and build this rivalry up a little bit, I think. And then we'll have... Seth Rollins come down and attack Cesaro.
Okay.
And help Roman Reigns get the victory. Yeah, we'll do
Okay.
that.
Interesting.
So we're going to have... I'm going to do a call out, I think, because Damian Priest's stamina's looking quite low, so he's going to... oh, bit of a programming glitch there, but... okay, the mop.
The mop's going...
but, okay, that's fine. Let's take a look what we've got going on here.
Wow. Okay. I wasn't expecting that. Big signing of The Undertaker. You're gonna use him straight away.
I'm going to get him to call out. He's going to call out.
Ooh.
Roman Reigns.
I like that. I like that. Okay. Right before his main event match as well.
Yeah.
Cool. That's an interesting. What made you decide that?
I was just having a look at the different statistics. He's got a good popularity, he's got a good stamina, and I thought a week before a pay-per-view, let's put some shocks on some faces.
Okay,
So,
yeah.
And we got the money, why not?
Yeah, why not?
So, we want to get this rivalry going a little bit more, so we'll go with that. We'll make it an Extreme Rules match again. I like the look of that. We won't put the belt on the line just yet. let's go for that one as well. Or shall I put the belt on the line? You're putting yours on the line.
Oh, put your women's title on the line a week before the pay-per-view like I did, or?
I have to think about that. Let's take a look at this. So, buy that just in case I feel mean. I'll buy that one as well, actually, because they are useful.
Block an opposing brand from booking their most popular superstar in next week's show. Oh, you wouldn't. Not right on top of a pay-per-view, surely.
Wow. I'm going to apply that one, actually, and we are going to keep that as a women's match.
Okay.
As a women's championship match, so get a little bit of a boost on that. Oh, that's close. Let's take a look at this. Okay, so we got a bit of a boost there, so we'll do it in the concert hall. Stick with the Gorilla Crew for now. Basic lights and effects. So we got some boosts. Ooh, a lot of boosts there, which is good.
Boost up all the options.
We completed the commissioner goal last week before the pay-per-view. Do we have that as our main event? Yes, we do.
Yeah, because.
Oh no, but then that, no. Oh, I quite like the fact that he calls them out and then they have their match.
Ooh, I think those matches are going to be your two best matches. So I don't think it matters which way round you have them.
No, we'll have that as our main event. I think that because ending on a title match creates a good feel. So we'll go with that.
Yeah, I think Liv versus Raquel is going to be your weaker match, so that's the one to put in the middle.
I'm wondering if we should do that maybe instead, because the styles, you get a bonus for the styles.
Yeah.
And there's a bit of storytelling before the pay-per-view.
Oh, okay.
As well.
Yeah.
Actually, so let's go with that instead.
Okay.
So we'll confirm that. 78,000, quite a lot of money there, but let's see what we can do.
Yeah.
Going into the last NXT before Backlash. Yeah. Let's confirm that. And back over to SmackDown.
Yeah, and you bought The Undertaker as well.
Bought The Undertaker, yeah.
Right, okay. Right, so let's see how we did before the Backlash pay-per-view. So, opening match, Bayley versus Nia Jax. Let's see, this is with the title on the line as well. Let's see how this one went. 1, 2, 3, and Bayley is the winner. 2.5-star match. We've got a new rivalry going on between Bayley and Jax. Okay, that's all right. I'm happy with that. Some charity promo here from Ricochet. It was good, excellent. This boosted the fans up another 5,000. I like that. The mid-card match, John Morrison versus Kevin Owens. Fighter versus a bruiser. I like that. So let's see how this goes. Running by Volta as well. Let's see what happens. John Morrison picks up the win. 2-star, mediocre. Okay. Okay. Right, this will be interesting to see what happened. Clint McDougall called out Finn Balor. Let's see what happened. It was a weak promo. Okay. All right. So we've got a bit of work to do to build up Clint's popularity, I think. So, main event match. Mace. Mace asked for a main event match, and we've given him one against Kushida. We have made it a one-on-one tables match. Let's see how this went down. 1, 2, 3. Mace picked up the win again. I tell you what, Mace is a machine at the moment. He's on a roll. 2.5 stars. Okay. Not great. Not terrible. All right.
Okay, let's take a look at how NXT got on. So our opening contest was Cesaro versus Randy Orton in a tables match with a run-in from Roman Reigns. Let's simulate this one, see what happens. And Randy Orton has beaten the champion. But it's a 3-star match, and it boosted up our rivalry there with Reigns and Cesaro. So I'm happy with that. That's good. Let's take a look at this call-out. Damian Priest has called out Chester. And it's good. Okay, that's a good promo rating. That's what we like to see. Mid-card match got Cruiser versus Giant, Raquel Gonzalez and Liv Morgan. Let's see what happens. Raquel Gonzalez picks up the win over Liv Morgan. Mediocre, but it has created a little rivalry there if you want to use it, which is good. Undertaker has called out Roman Reigns.
This is interesting.
Okie dokie. Good promo rating. Okay, people are happy with that. Let's see what happens with that. And our main event, an Extreme Rules match for the women's title. Rhea Ripley, the champion, the number one contender, Carmella. Let's see what happens on this one. It's the main event. Oh, Rhea Ripley retains.
It. Oh, in a 5-star match as well. Well done.
5-star match. What? Wow.
Well, you had that booster card, didn't you? Yeah. So that really helps. Yeah.
Wow. Okay, that was fantastic. So we can't really complain about that.
Wow. Okay. In all fairness, to be honest, your show was the better show this week. I can't really argue against that at all. So yeah, well done on that. So great results for you. So my opener 2.5 stars compared to NXT's 3. SmackDown and the SmackDown and NXT on the mid card both got 2 stars, and then the main event, 2.5 for mine. Could not beat NXT there with a 5-star match. That's the wrestling guy using that card very, very well there to pick up a big main event victory. So well done on that one. Right, okay, let's have a look and see what happened then. So, show quality D, match card quality C. I seem to keep sticking with that. That seems to be a habit of mine. Got the promo fan bonus of 5,000 again with Ricochet's promo, so that was good. It's picked up some new fans, which is always good. We're happy with that. We picked up a fan change of plus 69,643, which is really good going into the pay-per-view. Happy with that. So ticket sales good as always, no problems there. Made a nice profit on there of 43,762, which means my total budget is now $522,828. So yeah, that's good. I'm happy with that going into the pay-per-view next week. Let's have a look at some show notes. Holy crap! Volter just blindsided Kevin Owens. Okay, that's good response there. Someone on SmackDown must really like Mace on almost every week. Well, in all fairness, he's doing the job for me, so I'm happy with that. Heart Savage 75 says Clint McDougal trying to lay down the law on Finn Balor in that promo, but it kind of sucked. Okay, yeah, I kind of expected that, but we got some work to do with old Clint by the looks of it. Bailey beats Nia Jax, and so easy too. Oh, okay. Finn Balor, intense trash talk from Clint McDougal, leaving the crowd speechless and laughing and yawning. Okay, yeah. We think we'll keep Clint off the mic for a while. Red Cyborg Mania, Bailey is just too good. Nobody's taking away her championship. Okay, yeah, we have some work to do there then. Great to see Mason in another tables match. Keep them coming. Yeah, they're liking Mason at the moment. Fighter Business NA, yo, SmackDown, no deserves a championship around his waist. Mace, yeah, there's a lot of Mace fans on here again. Ricochet, I see Mace was up to his usual dirty tricks against Kushida. Gonna have to start building on that rivalry again. Rowdy Striker 79, I liked what Ricochet did in that promo, and good to see the SmackDown back in that cause. Okay, so yeah, those were always good for picking up an extra few fans on there, so happy with that. Okay, so got me health spa bonus, which is good. Okay. Wow, okay, so I'm actually going to drop down into second on this one in terms of fans. So that main event seems to really have paid off for the wrestling guy. Let's have a look at his results.
Okay, so let's take a look at ours. So our show quality was a D. We actually got a B for our match card quality, which is good. A nice healthy fan boost there, 91,527, taking our total up to 1,309,393, which is a nice healthy amount going into the first pay-per-view. We actually did make a profit this week as well of $21,469, which takes our total up to $818,360, which is good. Let's take a look at the show notes quickly. What a killer show. Can't wait for the next NXT. That's good. That's good to hear. NXT signed The Undertaker. So cool. He's still got it.
That's
yeah,
good,
okay.
Good signing, that.
Yeah. Holy crap. Roman Reigns just blindsided Cesaro. Well, there was a big championship match coming up, so a few cheap shots here and there expected. Raquel getting even with Liv Morgan tonight. NXT has the best rivalries. Well, okay. That's good to hear. Tonight's NXT started strong and ended strong. I liked it. Okay, so we're getting that balance right. That's good. Rhea Ripley's winning run continues. Who can end the streak? Oh, okay. Okay, that's interesting. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Rhea put on an awesome match. Carmella unlucky to lose that. Okay, yeah, it sounds like it was a really good match, so can't really argue with that. Great to see Rhea Ripley in another Extreme Rules match. Keep on coming. Yep, that's good. It's just not the same seeing Cesaro loving the crowd. Okay, so it's going to take a bit getting used to, but it's working for the story at the moment, so that's fine. And Chester said, keep running your mouth while you can, Damian Priest. It's going to be wired shut for a while after next week. Ooh. Okay, so Chester's starting to get a bit arrogant now. Ooh. Okay, so we'll see what happens with that storyline. So okay, so we've unlocked another card there, another Veto Star card for completing our Commissioner goal, which is good. So NXT is back in first now, going into the pay-per-view Backlash, but it's still very early days. Still only on week 4. Got another 46 weeks to go, so yeah, still very early days. Nothing's definite at the moment. So our champions going into the first pay-per-view, Cesaro is my NXT champion, and Rhea Ripley is my NXT Women's champion. And
I have Volta as the men's champion, and Bailey as the SmackDown Women's champion. A little bit down on my budget, and about 4,000 fans short of the Wrestling Guide. But hey, like you said, it's still early days, and obviously on our next episode we are going to be heading into Backlash.
Yeah.
Let's see who has the power to pick up some strong results in the pay-per-view.
Yeah, definitely. So it's going to be really exciting, our first pay-per-view on this GM mode. I know we're both very looking forward to it. So we've got to get our thinking caps on as to the matches we want to put on. And lock them in, and this could really be a game changer in the series. Yep. So we need to both make sure we get this right.
Get some preparation done.
So hit the thumbs up button and subscribe. Really hope you enjoyed. Like I said, our next stop is Backlash. So we'll try not to leave you waiting too long for that. We'll try and get that up as quickly as we can. Hit the thumbs up button if you've enjoyed, and we will see you next time.
Thanks, guys.